From the 215 to 302, we kick some facts and talk the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.
Next on the docket.
Let's stay with this child support.
That's why I wanted to
skeezoiding, and let's talk about Tyrese.
Now,
Tyrese is in our court today.
Tyrese has been in our court before.
Repeat offender.
However, this time I'm actually more sympathetic to Tyrese because it's like we already gave him the bars because what he had problems with back then was valid. It was just how he went about doing it
that delivery
we had a problem with.
Talking about this delivery a lot lately.
What more do you want from me? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You can go through what you go through, and like he was absolutely right. We're gonna talk about the Breakfast Club interview in a minute. He was absolutely right about men being able to show, emotion, this, that, and the third.
Vulnerability.
I feel like that would be still like we all can have different views of point in life and everything like that. Me personally, I still think stuff like that is supposed to be held off the waves.
Yeah.
Off the airwaves, the
100%.
TV waves, social
100%.
media waves. Like you can have emotion to
100%.
people that's close to you, but I feel like people shouldn't see it.
I'm a prime. Listen, I'll defend that all day and all day.
Now
every
maybe
day.
he's being the Martin Luther King or one of these pushers of the beliefs that he wants to be the one to take the slings and arrows to show the men out here that it's cool to be that.
Mm-hmm.
Fine, if that's your goal, if that's your angle. Cool.
And any other caveat, just to play back to, we talked about Jonathan Majors last week. You're an actor, so maybe sometimes you need to put on that performance, not only because to show that this is what I do, but also for future jobs. You know what I'm saying? I need to put on real quick. Somebody gonna see this, and they like, they might hire me for boom, boom, boom in the future.
Cool. So he's been rekindling his career. He's got a few more dollars. He never was broke.
Right.
He had lesser than he had because of when he started, but he was never broke.
Right.
Right. He's still in mansions and shit. Right.
Right.
So the way life works. You know what I'm saying? Look, let's go. Exhibit.
I just got another letter from her lawyers requesting that I send over all of my tax returns and all of my bank statements because she's trying to get $20,000 and I think they're trying to take it up to like 40. And they've been looking at all of my movies and all of the concerts and shows that I've been doing, and they over there like blood-sucking lawyers rubbing their hands. And Samantha's doing the same thing, rubbing her hands, and they going, oh shit, for the last year and a half, he looks like he's been doing really well. Let's go ahead and get them bank statements over here so we can figure out a way to get this law firm another $600,000 that we're asking for in legal fees. It's a dirty, dirty game out here. Well, y'all gonna keep waiting. Y'all pray for me because I am hearing that the appeals court around my case is being appealed. My divorce case is being appealed, and they're going to give me the outcome of my appeal August 25th.
As you can clearly see, the way life works is when people see you, whether it don't even have to be to this stage, to this level.
Yeah.
But when people see you having some type of success or having some type of or trying to improve your life in a certain way, it's always the motherfuckers that wanna see how much they can get out of you.
100%.
Or bring you down because
100%.
they're getting something out of that by making you come down to their level. Crab versus
100%.
barrel type shit. You know what I'm
100%.
saying? But so he's talking about her lawyer, ex-wife lawyer, whatever, been divorced since 2020. So I'm like, but you to still be dealing with that shit, bro?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's still paying the alimony or none of that shit, bro. Just a prenup. I got that type of status, bitch. Prenup.
Be coming out 20 bands a month.
They ain't at 20 yet.
Oh, they not at 20 yet.
They faxed over the shit for 20. But they trying to get it to 40.
No shot. 40 bands a month? 40 bands a month.
I don't know how old the daughter is, but
40 bands a month.
unless she going to, I don't even, but even the best private schools of someone of her age, not college related, but even the best private schools, probably like 40 bands a year, bro.
Okay. Sound about
That's
right.
like top of the line,
Yeah,
nigga. Like
all
you
the way up
paying
there,
40
all the way
bands
up
a
there.
year. That is
Upper
top of
echelon.
the line of private schools.
Mhm.
So that's 40K, but you talking about per month times 12. That's a lot. So it's like, what else does she need that money for? I can get like the lifestyle, this, that, and the third, man. Come live over here, yo. But you know, if you got custodial rights, whatever, that's why I feel like you should be. It's hard for brothers out here to get the custodial rights, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's a shameful part. like you can be, as she divorced that boy. So it's like, I could be in a relationship with you for X amount of years and stuff, and just because I put something in the group chat not too long ago about a woman saying that she felt like she looked good and this, that, and the third, and that she felt like she can get better and go try to get better.
Yeah.
And then gave away her house and all this stuff on some acrimony stuff, y'all. We did
And-
acrimony back in
and
the day.
played
Gave away
herself.
her stuff and then played herself, and then now he with a younger John
Yep.
than her.
Yep.
You know, because men.
You know what I mean?
No matter what you motherfuckers out here say, y'all motherfuckers talking about something. Oh yeah, men trying to chase the younger girls, this and the third. All right, peep game, right? A man can have a baby clear up until he's about like 70, 80 years. I've seen
Easily.
men with 80 years.
Easily.
But once women get a certain age, there's no more, that's a rappuccino. So even nature says that men can level down to a respectable degree.
Right.
It's some wild stuff out here like the Bill Belichick with the 70-something year old, with the 20-something year old.
Yeah.
That's a crazy gap.
Crazy.
But a 10-year gap that's what he was, 41, 31.
Yep.
They both grown as a motherfucker.
Yep.
She's over 30.
Yep.
So it's like, and she better than you. And she got your house and your husband and your freaking son like her more than you.
And
So
now-
you played yourself. Now you looking all old wrinkled. Now you bitter.
Right.
And now you want more bread from him. You see what I'm saying? Like you can be with me, bro. I could be trying to make it work. And now all of a sudden you like this. You know what? You ain't doing it for me no more. I'm gonna go see if I get better. All right, cool. You know what? I respect your decision. Let me go ahead, and go try to, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden I'm doing better for myself, and I forgot you. This 4 years, Tyrese, 4 years, bro. And all of a sudden like this, I like looking out the window and shit, yo. So some, I know that motherfucker. He gonna get this money without me. You ain't do nothing for that money.
And this is why
Your daughter can get anything. Your
this
daughter
is why-
can get anything she wants.
This is why you gotta have your head on the swivel. You gotta be on the lookout for these schemers and scammers. Like,
that's nasty
at
work,
the
bro.
end of the day, Tyrese and Marlon Wayans, y'all are both technically still in the wrong because you put yourself in these situations with these schemers and scammers. I doubt that these women became schemers and scammers after the fact. They were schemers and scammers way back before that, and you just ain't vet them enough. You ain't see it. You ain't feel it. You ain't get that aura that, hold on now, this shorty might try to play me one day.
I feel like you could never really fully prepare for some shit like that.
No, you can. You can.
I've seen some of the best ones, though. I've seen some of the best, some of the best motherfuckers be played. Like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, damn, that's crazy. But it's like, at the end of the day, irreconcilable differences, whatever. So, like, I got one time to marry, bro. I get married one time, shit don't work. It's a wrap.
One and done.
It's a wrap, bro. I'm
One
not gonna
and
do
done.
the whole remarry. That's what they doing, remarrying like this. Oh, the first one didn't work. Let me go try. This ain't a deck of cards. Now she got you on the hook for your daughter and using the daughter to get back at you with money. And these lawyers don't give a fuck, bro. All they see is you, and they see more money for their law firm.
Yeah.
They said, oh no, they probably like, yo, we need to go ahead and get more because you deserve more, girl. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about this woman. They give a fuck about their pockets, yo. And then you gotta sit there and take that. Unless you're gonna go the street route.
I was about to say the worst part is because you're dealing with a woman, it's hard to go the street route the way you would want. Let me sidebar for about 60 seconds, Judge. I recently, and I am a proponent. I'm a big believer in, hey, don't get scammed. You got to be aware of scams when scams are popping up in your way. I don't answer phone calls I don't know, so you can leave a fucking message saying all this, that, and the third. I'm not calling you back, but recently I got a phone call and the shit sounded dire. Sounded like I had missed jury duty. Wow, crazy. But I said, well, goddamn, hold on now, because I'm not going to be the bull. I'm up in age now. I don't do crime no more, right? So I'm not going to be the bull getting pulled over and got a warrant out for me, and I didn't know. I'm gonna be ahead of the warrant, right? Long story short, called this motherfucker back. He was a whole scamming, and I didn't realize until 15 minutes into the phone call that he was scamming. So it's easy, you know what I mean? But now this ball where he don't realize, and I can say it live because, you know, I'm untouchable. Now he got to get ran down on the street way. That's where I'm going with this. As a man to man now, he violated me as a man now, and I got to run down on you and beat you the fuck up for scamming me. If it was a woman, it's hard to really take that route the way you would want. See, this motherfucker's going to see me. Mano y mano, fist in face, and I guarantee his scamming day is going to end that day.
Message.
For a woman, it's hard to handle it that way, bro.
But, you know, made your bed, you lay in it. It is what it is, man. Like, shit happens, this, that, and third. The only thing you can possibly do as a man is be the best father you can be and show your daughter that daddy always here for you. No matter what, then she probably talk shit about you. Dad,
Right. Right.
He could have bought you that, and he could have bought her this. But you gonna spend that bread with you and your new boo. That's the type of shit I hate. Like, you want more bread for you, not for her, and that's what it's for.
Mm-hmm. But we got to do a better job as a whole of the man community of seeing these alleyways that you shouldn't be going down, and then something lures you down that fucking alley, and before you know it, you 18 years later, like Kanye said, on the fucking hook.
Bro.
You gotta see that these alleyways lead to disaster. Stay on your path, people.
But as he said on his Breakfast Club interview, which we're gonna veer into that. Oh, by the way, Tyrese ex-wife, baby mom used that. That's a quick little verdict. But he said, as he said on the Breakfast Club interview, where he cried once again. But you know, it is what it is about the jury being fake. This and the third, about the psyche of men, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have to be everything.
You should have never asked the question if you didn't want to see
I love you, brother. I love you.
how hard it's been to get through.
I love you, black man.
Okay, do you not cry?
Absolutely.
You might not bring it to the radio,
Absolutely.
but this is what being grown
Thank
is.
you, brother.
I'm not doing this.
I need one. My makeup gonna mess up. I didn't.
Hear me.
My concealer is sitting today.
Hear me. Black men cry. When divorces happen, women aren't the only one that are devastated. When a miscarriage happens, women are not the only one that you should be checking on. When you can't put food on the table because your career goes up and then it goes down, stop calling, skipping over the man, and just checking on the woman.
Facts.
And I don't want to put the penny point. Oh, here they go. Tell my men got it so hard, but it's fucking true. But women try to be like, oh, well, we got it hard too. We got to do cross just way more hurdles to get to the same place y'all is. Well, y'all don't complain about the perks that y'all get as women, but y'all say what y'all do get, but we can't complain about the perks that we get.
Right.
Don't I mean, like, come on now.
It's not equal
Like,
out.
I mean, like, while we in the line in the VIP, yo, you beautiful enough, you get right in the club. But anyway, we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. But he has valid points, bro, because it's like, I feel like that's what's wrong with our youth as like young men. Like, it's like they don't have no way to express emotion. They don't have they don't have outlets or nothing, no valleys or nothing to do anything. So what they do is they do what they know. And what unfortunately with culture and poverty and all this stuff, what you know is to express your anger and frustration and sadness and shit in a very violent way, and it is perpetuating the stigma that you're never gonna get nowhere.
Right.
So it's like,
right.
I get what he's saying about, you know, it's cool to boom, boom, don't have to keep up with the Joneses, this, and third. Everything he said was valid. Just dry your face, bro.
Yeah, you know, this cycle of I got a boo-hoo to make my point across. And, you know, look, the tears might have been valid. I don't know anymore. In 2024, unfortunately, I can't tell when it's legit and when it's not. Some of these people are so good at the acting that it's hard to know when it's legit. And we talked about it all season. We living in a clickbait society right now. So who knows when I realize that I'm slated to go on the Breakfast Club, the biggest radio show right now in the world. When I know I'm slated, why not? Why not bring the tears, man? Because I'm gonna get these clicks. I need to get this bag up because Shorty juicing me even more. So I need another job. So boom. I mean, it's hard to know what's legit and what's not in 2024. It really is. It makes it hard for us lawyers.
Great interview, by the way.
Yeah.
If you haven't checked it out, yo, it was one of the good ones. It's up there top 5 for me as far as like, you know, for different reasons. Soulja Boy and Birdman and
so that Soulja Boy shit is going
like,
to live forever.
high. It's very high.
Soulja Boy was spitting that shit.
It's very high, but it's up there, yo. Okay, Tyrese from previous case. He's a nut for not vetting the joint out.
Definitely got to get classified as a nut for that specific reason alone. In that this is multiple times now. You've put yourself out on the spotlight over the same situation. Same situation.
Just so you must have. So if she like this, if she this bitter 4 years later and she was bitter before when she was doing that, bro, she's shown signs, my G. You was just liking it. Remember we discussed remember his one John was talking in front of him about
talking crazy.
About, like, you know, it was like some wild shit.
He wasn't my type at all. My type was actually Paul Walker, rest in peace.
What more do you want from me?
He wasn't my type at all. And my type is not white. I'm just saying I was more interested in
touch me.
Paul and every Fast and Furious.
Don't touch me.
And even when I met him, I was like,
don't
he's kind of old.
Crazy. You pick him bad.
And we've said it many times that people don't be realizing that when somebody knows that you got somebody on the hook, why would I stop? You know what I mean? Juicing. If I can keep juicing, why would I stop? I know I got you on the hook. They know they got you on the hook, Tyrese. Of course they're going to keep juicing you. And it starts with a burger, a supersized meal, and then it goes up to 40 bands a month. You're supposed to go to get her a damn McDouble, but you end up giving her the supersize. Next thing you know, 18 years later, they got you on the hook for 18 years with 18 kids, and it's 40 bands a month.
So the supreme justices, you know, the people that's above me, they said I've been too harsh on my verdicts.
What?
So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a tiny little. Shut up. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a tiny slide. Right? Use a nut, but what you said was solid.
From the 215 to 302, we kicking some facts and talking the news. We keeping it real while acting a fool. So pardon my arrogance and let me holla at you.